So, content creator, comedian B Simone has been dragged left, right, and center for the last 24 hours because of her recent comments.
He can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want him to have an honest job?
Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, Murad_Murali, and let's get into this quick video. So for those of you who don't know who B Simone is, she is a content creator. She's been on shows like Wild 'N Out. She's a comedian. You know, videos went a bit viral, and she's made basically a massive career out of it, especially out of her book called The Manifest Queen. But during a recent appearance on Nick Cannon's radio show, she has been living the single life for the last 7 years and was finally ready to be in a relationship. Cannon told Simone there were plenty of men who were interested. Simone 30 explained that she was looking for someone a little older who didn't have a 9 to 5 job. You can probably guess which one of those comments caused a stir. This particular article reports. She basically says that, he needs to be like a hustling entrepreneur, needs to have like CEO status. Simone went on to say there was nothing wrong with a job that requires someone to clock in and out at a certain time, but she believes entrepreneurs should date other entrepreneurs because they could understand each other's lifestyle. So she basically, it's funny because she says that there's nothing wrong with it, but she says that she just can't have a man that clocks in and clocks out. She just needs somebody that isn't on the 9 to 5 situation.
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
like he can't clock in and clock out.
No.
Damn, B
I think
Simone.
entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Okay, but still, there's people who have really good jobs with vocational skills. If he's a mechanic,
I'm sure, but no, you're not going to understand my lifestyle. You're not going to understand why I'm up at 3 a.m.
Damn, you making this hard for me. Okay, all right.
He has to be an entrepreneur.
A bit.
Because she doesn't need that. Now, the reason why that has caused such controversy, people are really upset by it, is because it comes across as quite derogatory, as if it's like, you're 9 to 5, I don't really need that. Also because of the hypocrisy, because you also had a 9 to 5, and we're sitting in a room talking about how you went to restaurants, you worked at them and so forth, you had these particular kind of jobs that were basically 9 to 5s. But since you've had your book come out that sold a lot, I'm very happy, and other kind of successes, it seems that you've become quite aloof and forgotten where you've come from. Now, perhaps I think B Simone hasn't forgotten where she's come from, but it comes across like that, and that's why there was an issue. So much so that even Tory Lanez got involved and said, I guess no one told my friend B Simone that the world got a lot of people who work a 9 to 5 that get more money than some of our favorite rappers and entertainers. For me, on the other hand, all your ladies with 9 to 5s hit my line, I got time. Simone took social media shortly after the major criticism began to pour in. She told her followers she once had a 9 to 5 and has also dated a 9 to 5, but she was now looking for someone who shared her lifestyle and mindset. People are really irritated, and somebody is saying B Simone is confused. She's shitting on 9 to 5 workers, but 3 years ago she was living out of her car and was a 9 to 5 worker. Last week she didn't want to protest or donate due to Christianity, but be on Wilding Out social media talking about sex and sucking dick. It doesn't make any sense. B Simone just became a millionaire not too long ago. Sis needs to humble herself, somebody says. Ain't nothing wrong with somebody working at 9 to 5. This B Simone discussion on the TL further proves my point that the internet has cultivated a wave of narcissists and people who think everyone is born to be a boss. Not true. Some people are born to play the back. That's totally fine though, because they're important too. B Simone just needs to take a break from talking because, baby girl, all of that is just too much. B Simone should have simply said, I prefer a man who has a similar career path as me, and that's really okay. Her delivery really was just some shit, and that's what I'm saying. It's the deliverance. I don't think that she meant it in that kind of way. Everybody has a preference, but if you're delivering it in that kind of derogatory tone and manner, you're basically looking at all the people that have bought your book, looking at all the people that have watched your content, supported you in your entire career, who have 9 to 5s, and they're basically feeling like they're less than you, or you feel like you're better than them, and it comes across as derogatory and offensive. But at the same time, I don't think she meant it like that. But of course, surely somebody should be able to. Where's the PR training? I don't know. Unlike B Simone, I'm trying to date somebody with a 9 to 5, health insurance, bi-weekly paycheck. Please bring the stability to my life. I've been searching for since I was a child. Health insurance, I'm glad we have the NHS. That's all I'm saying. I don't think anyone really cares about B Simone's personal preference. Right, I don't think anybody does. I think people are just tired of her and these other IG comedians' elitist attitudes towards anything pertaining to having common sense. I don't care about B Simone. I care about the continued messaging that someone with a 9 to 5 doesn't get or understand the hustle. I used to think that way until I realized how stupid it was. The right person for you will understand, the rest won't, and that is okay. B Simone said, you cannot build a generational wealth working for someone else. I'm sorry, but this is inaccurate. You have a 9 to 5 while investing in stocks and lands, things that can appreciate over time. Self-employed does not mean more money. It doesn't always mean more money. People think that there is a association with, if you're an entrepreneur or hustler, that you've got 5-6 different incomes and you're winning. You could just have this one income that is doing okay. As somebody with a great 9 to 5 job that works in the city could be earning double or triple as more than what you're doing. So I just feel like she got a little bit too complacent and got too excited with the delivery, and she should have delivered it better in the future, and maybe she will learn to do so. But if you guys do know who this girl is, and if you guys follow what's going on in the US, because she was trending #1, even in the UK she was trending #1. Everybody was talking about this and they seem to be very frustrated. Subscribe to the channel and let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.